So guys, I'm just chilling on Thirsty Thursday here, like everyone else, Thirsty Thursday. Sipping on a little bit of that Coke, of the rum variety. I'm gonna sip here, in love with the Cola. Sitting here, chilling, maxing, relaxing, all cool. Then I see this fool, Kevin the Tech Ninja. He's Xbox One man. You're my boy, Kevin. He's my boy. I got his back. He got my back, all that stuff. But like, yo, for real? Yeah, Xbox One, for real? I cannot let this slide. It is ether time. You know, I was just listening to my favorite Nas song. It ain't hard to tell I excel and prevail. But Kevin neither excelled nor prevailed in his Xbox One rant review, whatever he was doing there. You're not Queensbridge finest, kid. Not at all with that. Let's talk about the Xbox One S, which things you were criticizing about. The first thing you said is that, isn't this a new console? The Xbox One S is a new console. No, it's not. It's not. You're the only one that believes that. You apparently were in the bathroom when Microsoft said it wasn't a brand new console. It's a redesign. It's a slim design. This has happened before. This is the history of consoles. Microsoft made 4 different versions of the Xbox 360 in different hardware designs. Sony is the king of this. They sent out redesigns, revisions the PS1, PS2, PS3. Definitely expect when they announce the PS4 Neo, whatever it's gonna be, there's gonna be probably a slim version as well too. They're gonna announce that. That's what they do. That's how it works. That's how it works in the gaming industry. I'm not a big fan of it, but it happens. I wish he was come out with this directly this way, but you shouldn't be surprised. It's not a new console. And then you're saying, well, what's the value of the Xbox One S? Why would anybody get this? Easy, 4K and HDR. Those are the 2 biggest reasons to get an Xbox One S. 4K specifically, 4K streaming is pretty much the biggest thing because you have companies like Netflix and Amazon that streaming 4K content for people like me and like you, even like Thunder E, who also put an ether on you as well too. We all have 4K TVs, and it'd be nice to have the one Xbox One that's supposed to be the one streaming box capable to do everything in terms of gaming and home media, be able to stream it. Beforehand, I couldn't do that. If I wanted to stream a TV show or a Netflix show in 4K, I had to watch it through the smart TV app on my TV. I don't want to have to switch to that. I just want to be able to go right into my Xbox One and watch it. Beautiful 4K content. That's why this is streaming, especially since you had a console that's what $200-300 that couldn't do 4K before, and you had these cheap little Amazon Fire TVs and these Roku boxes that were streaming 4K without a damn problem. Can't have that, son. And then you have the other part, which is HDR, high dynamic range. I had to learn a little bit more about this. You said that there's multiple formats. Not quite that way. There's HDR10 and then there's Dolby HDR as well too. I'm not exactly sure the terminology of Dolby Vision HDR, I think is what they call it. Dolby Vision HDR requires a little bit more hardware. HDR10 is more of the open standard. You're seeing more people push that out. I am a little frustrated by the fact that it's kind of a quirky thing. Some panels support it, some panels don't. I don't like the fact that basically they're only putting it on 2016 TVs for HDR and not filling it out and making it a value to where all the TVs so everybody can enjoy HDR and HDR become more popular. I'm really afraid it's gonna go the way of the dodo, be the sort of that checkbox like 3D is. So kind of mad about that. Partially with you on that, but no. High dynamic range does matter. It does look good in terms of how content looks, especially when you get good ultra Blu-ray DVDs, which I'll get into that in just a second. And then you have games like Gears of War 4 that are gonna come out that are gonna have HDR available, and it's gonna make things look a little bit better. I wish there was more teased with it, but I'm not gonna knock them for that. The other thing that you completely missed here is that it is an ultra Blu-ray player and one of the cheapest ones, I don't know, one of the few ones that's out. There are people that still buy physical media, all the 5 of you out there that still do it. It's probably more than 5, but you get what I'm saying here. But you want to watch Ultra HD Blu-ray content, you're gonna need this here. And it does it HDR as well too, so you can watch some beautiful DVDs, movies. I think Thunder E brought out a list of all the DVDs he had, all kinds of DVDs that support 4K Blu-ray HDR, and there's probably gonna be more to coming down the line. It's what people want, especially if you have a home theater, nice TV, spend a lot of money. I would want that as well too, Hold on, let me take a sip here because I'm going off, It's just, And I'm sweating here like Thunder E because I'm getting all hot about this whole thing because next thing you're arguing about here is about the hard drive. It's a 5400 RPM hard drive. Really? Like that really seriously matters. This is not a PC where that matters. Developers are lazy, okay? I said it, they're lazy. I'm sweating more now than a developer does because they're too damn lazy. And I'm just sitting here doing a YouTube video in air conditioning. It's 92 degrees outside. But but it's okay that there's a 5400 RPM hard drive. It's not gonna make a difference unless we get SSD in there where we'll see improved performance with it. But you gotta remember the software and the games, we gotta take advantage of it. And developers are a little bit too lazy with that. They can't even get games out without you putting it in there or downloading it. And there's a day one update, which is a whole other video I can get into about that. But we're gonna leave that one alone. But seriously, it doesn't make a difference, and you can expand your storage as well too with plenty of different USB drives. You can get a USB dock and put an SSD on and put all your games on and run off of there too as well. It'll run marginally faster a little bit, but at the end of the day, unless the developer's making it for it, man, who cares? And then you go on this rant about, oh, it's only got marginal performance benefits. It's only tweaked just a little bit, only certain games with it. It's just minuscule. Yes, the Xbox One S is overclocked, but did you ever think the reason why they tweaked it and overclocked it just a little bit? It is a 4K streaming capable and HDR movie, TV, and gaming capable device. You need a little bit more power to push that, so it's gonna push a little bit faster. Some games are gonna be able to take advantage of that in the future to be able to use that, but it's not gonna be some revolutionarily big change or anything different than what you currently see right now. Why? Because it's saving all that for Project Scorpio. That's why. Clearly, I don't know, geez, were you at E3? Did you watch the press conference? At the end of the day, the Xbox One S is meant for people that are looking to stream 4K content, have 4K TVs, and want to match up with it. It's selling pretty well right now that we already heard of, and we're already seeing that sell out, especially the 2 terabyte one, which is the only one available right now, is selling out real well, and this is a limited edition, so people obviously were looking for these features to be added to their Xbox One S. I don't know where you came with this rant. I don't know if you actually reviewed it. We haven't even posted our review yet of the Xbox One S because we like to, post. You have to take some time to let things kind of flow through and get a real idea of how these things work. But I don't know, Kevin. Come on, man. You're my boy, but really, bro? I gotta take another drink on that. Really? Really with that rant? Come on, son. Anyways, I'll post a link below to his rant. Maybe you agree with it, maybe disagree with it. I'll actually post to the first Ether that came out, which was from Thundery, his little rant against that. I'll post that below as well too. And that's pretty much it here. I'm gonna go and enjoy my rest of my Thursday while I edit this video. That's pretty much it. And always remember to live your tech world in high definition. Thanks for watching.